Are things starting to get real for Big Boy, the Strength Cartel, and Wesley Watson? What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. So, this weird experiment, I don't know what else to call it, between Big Boy, the Strength Cartel, and Wes Watson is taking a turn. And I have to be honest with you, it's not unexpected. It's not surprising, but it is pretty damn dumb. Big Boy has been doing this fitness thing for a long time. And he has made a lot of enemies along the way. He has gained a reputation of being a snake. There's a lot of allegations that he snaked Rich Piana in a really foul ass way. I don't know. There's a lot of people who were part of Strength Cartel who are no longer part of Strength Cartel. And it's always the same story, that Big Boy is a snake, that he's two-faced. I never paid attention. I think most people never paid any attention or gave it like any mind whatsoever, like any time of their life. No, it's some fat dude in the gym grunting, lifting as much weight as he can, right? I think that's how we looked at him. And then he decided to link up with Wesley Montague Watson. If Big Boy had any shred of credibility, it completely went out the window when he hooked up with this clown. I mean, look at this. He's sitting in Wes Watson's car. What is the point of sitting in another man's car? You had your own money. At least you should have been making your own money. With a ski mask on. And then we have right here, posing, throwing up WW in front of Wes Watson's pad, in front of his cars. Zero shame whatsoever, with the ski mask on. And then you got these guys, the fun bunch, WW. And then don't forget me, Wes. Let me pose with you. And look at these guys, man. Class clowns. And then here we go. Look at, I got a mask on. I'm dangerous. It's ridiculous. Now let's read about him. Bodybuilder, skateboarder, personal trainer, and social media sensation known as Big Boy. He became a champion in both the United States. Like, where's the tough guy stuff? You're wearing your clothing like you're still in prison. You're wearing your pants like you're a pinto or you're a hardcore gang member. And look at, it's crazy. Now you're damaged. Facts. Have heard that's why people always leave Strength Cartel, because he doesn't pay them shit while he gets paid. Either he's lying for social media about having all this money, or he's really a piece of shit for doing his friend and the family like that. He's talking about wicked. Thought he was cool until his boy passed away this week and he donated $500 on the GoFundMe. Dude drives a Lamborghini and is always flexing and he can't pay funeral expenses. And Blanco says, fool says he's a millionaire and gave chump change to his boy. All bad. Outrageous Base says, I know this is the wrong sub to say this, but I think they make Chicanos look ignorant and like low lives to the broader fitness weightlifting community. You think Big Boy cares about that? Not at all. It's a community he's not from. But look at the impression he's leaving. So, you know, one of the things that Big Boy likes to utilize, I don't know, like to get some kind of credibility or add some toughness to his aura, is having been to prison. Okay, so you've been to prison, right? So what? But when you're trying to use that and you have your clothing line as prison gear, you are putting that out there as if you know what time it is. And then you link up with a dude that lies about how much time he was sentenced to, lies about how much time he did, and lies about where he did time, lies about how he did time. You just shit on a big part of your brand.
You do realize that, right? Like anybody who's really been through that lifestyle knows exactly who Wes Watson is. And keeping it real, could see you as somebody who was a good kid who made a mistake and wound up in prison, learned your lesson, got out, and made something of yourself. Like, bravo. A lot of ex-convicts, ex-gangsters, a lot of convicts would applaud that and be like, hey, Holmes, he did that. The homie did that. But then when you try to glorify it with this clothing line, and then when you link up with the class clown of convicts, it was a bad look. I don't know what you were thinking. I don't know how you thought this was a good idea. Wes Watson's ship is sinking, and you decided to link up with him as it was going down. There's no fixing Wes Watson's problem. His clientele is going to be drying up. His YouTube videos are complete shit because nobody understands what he's talking about. He's no longer on the park bench, just a humble dude with I can't say humble. I don't think he's ever been humble. But he's no longer at the park bench. He's no longer at the beach. He's no longer putting shirts on. He's become the douchebag of the industry, of YouTube, as well as the fitness community. He has alienated himself, and the only people he can find to be around him are dudes who want to manipulate the masses. And the thing is you guys don't understand. You guys are joining forces to try to grab those few weak-minded individuals that are left. Those that are still blinded by the tattoos. You know, he just got a tattoo on the street, so his story, all my ink is war paint. All my ink is, I earned it. You didn't earn shit. You got in one, Wes Watson got in one fight, and I say it all the time, he got in one fight in prison, and according to him, he punched the dude, he beat him up so bad, he ripped him from the corner of his mouth to his butthole. Really? Big Boy. Now, Big Boy, since joining forces with Wesley, has already taken on his persona, has accepted to be a caricature for Wes Watson's brand, destroying his own in the process. You know, Wes likes to call people, I'll be at, what is it, Gravity Gym, or I don't know what the hell that gym is, and you could pull up and we could, okay. Now, Big Boy has made the video. If you think this video is about you, then it's about you. So get the fuck out of here, fucking Don Corleone. So now we have former Strength Cartel. I don't think he was a member, but hung around with Strength Cartel, and he's a rapper and you know, other stuff. Little Cuete from One Ways in Norwalk, from the One Ways in Norwalk, a self-proclaimed gangster, gang member. He has now stepped on the stage and said in his own words that Big Boy is a bitch, that Big Boy is a fake, that Wes Watson is a bitch and a fake. He disrespected everyone that's still part of Strength Cartel, and he said, put some money up and let's handle business. He wants the beef. He wants the smoke with Big Boy, with Jake Johns. Jake Johns, he has called you out. Do I think if Big Boy and Cuete got in the ring that Cuete would win? No, I don't. One thing I don't do is I don't bullshit. Big Boy is a big dude. He's light on his feet. He looks like he's got some fast hands for his size. You know, I've seen him hitting pads. Pads don't hit back. But I don't think he's a pussy. I don't expect him to lose to Cuete. But you're looking for money? There's a payday for you. That is a better payday for you than this stupid ass partnership with Wes Watson. Would Little Cuete be okay with getting his ass whooped and let it go? Who knows? He seems to function a lot off of ego. I see him disrespect a lot of people, And when you really look at why he's doing it, it's based off of ego and clout chasing. Nevertheless, he claims to still be active in them streets. This is what happens, big boy. I said it before. Friends, they come and go, and you know that because you fucked over a lot of your so-called friends. But enemies accumulate. They don't come and go. They stay plotting, hating, whatever it may be. So now you can add Little Cuete to the mix. And Little Cuete wants to get down. And I really think Cuete is hungry enough for money that he's serious about getting in the ring with you. You, I think, would win the fight. Wes Watson, I think, would get clowned. And it would completely, whatever little tiny bit of belief these people that don't know any better have in him and his aura, it would be destroyed in the ring. It would be destroyed in a street fight with Little Cuete. I don't believe Wes Watson can fight. I don't think Wes Watson would fight. Kenny KO called him out for a fight, and all we hear is crickets. Nothing else. Wes Watson loves yelling at those who will pay him because he understands already they were weak-minded enough to fork over $40 or $30 or $20,000 for a fucking stranger who has never had a job, who can't hold any kind of job, who can't hold a relationship, like a complete failure in every other part of his life. But yet some people think, if I just give this dude $40,000, even though he has failed at everything in life other than talking people into sending him $40,000, somehow people think if they just pay him that $40,000, somehow they will become successful. That is some crazy thinking. But you get what you pay for. And that's why he talks shit to you. Because he understands the type of mindset you have and the kind of person you are. And I'm not trying to put people down. I'm keeping it real because that's what you need in your life. So that's my video, man. Things may be getting realer or more real for Big Boy in the Strength Cartel. They may be inheriting problems that they may or may not want. But I think there's people in the Strength Cartel that are being disrespected now. Little Cuete is doing it. There are a lot of people, the peanut gallery we can call them, that are starting to talk shit about people in the Strength Cartel because they feel the same way as a lot of people feel, or I even feel about the people that are willing to pay Wes Watson. You're in Strength Cartel. You are actually dealing with Jake, Big Boy, every day. You're seeing who he really is. You're seeing what his motivations are, and you stick around and you're going to catch stray bullets. Figuratively. I'm not saying people are really going to be shooting. I doubt that. Who knows? But when Big Boy decides to keep running his mouth, you don't get to choose what another person believes is a fair fight, man. It's my video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them. I'm out of here.